Hi Gemini, welcome to your September monthly tarot preview for 2016. Thank you as always for watching my videos, and thank you for keeping all comments positive. This is a general reading, and I do try to keep it as general as possible so that it can help as many people as possible. This month it will be focusing in on love and relationships with other people, since the majority of you seem to enjoy that the most. Now, being that this is going to be a general reading, if you wanted something more specific and nitty-gritty just for you, do feel free to email me. I don't bite. Or you can check out my website. Both are listed down below. And my readings do start at only $15. Let's cut the deck and let's go. Month of September, relationships. Now, if you're not in a relationship and you're not looking for a relationship of any sort, it's obviously relationships with other people in general. But we have the Three of Pentacles. So the main message with that card is growth. There will be growth, whether it's growth within your partnership, or if you're single, it could be growth within yourself, which is always very good, because I promise you will, if you're single and you're looking for a relationship, you're not going to find anything. And if you do, you're not going to be fully satisfied with it if you're not satisfied and happy within yourself. Okay, it's a lot harder to attract people to you if, you're not truly happy with yourself. And if you do attract someone, it's probably going to be someone who's, not fully happy with themselves, and two people not really happy with themselves trying to make a whole, it's not going to work. So, growth is very good. It's growth working together with people, of course, too. We start off the month with the Five of Swords in reverse, so there may be an apology coming to you. Because normally this card, in the upright is all about having to stand your ground. Even if people walk away from you, you know you're right, you're in the right. And so you have to really stand your ground. Be like, no, I can't put up with that, or no, that's not right. And maybe these people are like, fine, whatever, and they leave. But in reverse, it's definitely an apology of some sort. I don't know if someone's wronged you within a relationship. Maybe your partner is apologizing because maybe, they're being a little needy, or maybe they're being selfish, or, stuff like that happens, even in the best of relationships. And so maybe they're apologizing. Maybe they're being a workaholic and they're apologizing because, they didn't have as much time for you. So, they didn't mean to kind of leave you out. Or maybe if you're single, it could be anyone from your past coming back and apologizing. It doesn't even have to be romantic. It could just be a friend. But regardless, an apology is always good. That definitely ties in with growth. Growth, coming from this. And, even if it's someone you don't want to ever talk to again, it doesn't hurt to listen. The least we can do is listen. We don't have to necessarily accept the apology, or we can, and then we can just, go our separate ways. It doesn't mean we have to be best friends again. If it really was that bad to begin with. And we have the Seven of Wands for the middle of the month, so definitely there's like a rest of arms, I guess you would say. Whatever struggle we've, been through, it's definitely over. Because, this apology comes in, and we're finally able to just, lay down all of our weapons, I guess you could say, and just, good. You're tired, you don't have to fight anything off anymore, I guess you could say. Which is, again, with growth, definitely very positive. So, as far as relationships go, again, if let's say, your partner's been a workaholic, And they apologize, like, I'm sorry, I haven't had a lot of time for you. Now that, they're apologizing, they realize what's going on. Now maybe you don't have to fight for their attention as much anymore. It can play out definitely differently for so many people, but that's just an example. And then we end the month with the Queen of Wands upright. So now, this will be a female for most of you, but even if it's not, and even if they're not a fire sign, it's a person with the characteristics of a female fire sign. Let's put it that way. At the moment, maybe they don't normally portray that way, but for whatever reason, this is how they're going to be. And this is a person, she's very positive, she's very passionate, she's going to be by your side, whether it's, your partner or just a best friend. There's someone there with you. And they have a lot of passion for you, I guess you could say. So for a lot of you, this will be your partner, like a burning passion. And now, you have their full and undivided attention, like I've said here. As far as, being single, this could be a new person in your life. And they do have a lot of passion. You don't have to fight for their attention or anything like that, because they are very interested in you. And if there really is no one on your, spectrum, I guess you could say, this is your best friend. This is, or it could be a relative, someone, you're close with, who is there with you. They do have time for you. They do, they're definitely, on your side with whatever, life brings you in September. So overall, good reading, and I hope you enjoy your September.